finally, after my years of toiling in the underbelly of my city that I stole from the stupid native ghosts.
I'm gonna stop you right there, because what you're saying is not okay today. So prepare to get exercised.
How dare a small, tiny girl think they can defeat me, the giant king ghost of all of Manhattan or other large city?
Don't call me tiny again. My secret is possession. I'm gonna put your spirit into a cricket, and then I'm gonna crush you. And then I'm going to rise to the top of Exorcism Inc. and be the best exorcist in all of the city.
No one will believe that you could turn me into a cricket with that simple technique.
Hey, babe. Did you miss me? Looks like you did all the hard work. It's time for me to take the credit I so rightfully deserve.
Van Helsing, what are you doing here? I told you that this was my exorcism.
The legendary Van Helsing's here? No! No!
Thanks for doing it, babe. Well, looks like I gotta go out for the cameras. Maybe I should take my shirt off. You know, better for the gram.
I told you that this was my exorcism. Why do you keep showing up and stealing my thunder?
This is a pretty big exorcism, babe. The whole city knows about it.
I told you how important this was for me. I'll never get to the top of Exorcism Inc. without it.
I'm so happy you're actually sharing your feelings with me. And I'm gonna do the same by saying, I think this is over. I wanna be with somebody who matches my amazing amount of charisma and sexiness. And you just don't. You're kinda just hot, not sexy. And I'm looking for sexy. That's why I'm going with Morgana Le Fay.
Morgana Le Fay? You said that you were just friends.
Babe, you're a constant embarrassment to me. You think people don't talk behind your back about how stupid your exorcism technique is? Crickets? Really? Like, it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. People make fun of you all over the forums. And I can't be known like that. Morgana Le Fay, everyone just talks about how big her boobs are. And that's what I appreciate.
But I thought we were gonna go to the catacombs of Paris together. I can't believe it. Van Helsing, he dumped me.
Girl, you're just so much better than Van Helsing. Like, don't even listen to what he said to you. Your technique is amazing. It's unique. It's you. Girl, you're the most unique, amazing person I've ever met.
Not as unique as Morgan Le Fay and her giant magical titties.
Don't even say her titties. Everyone knows her titties are magically fake. Everyone knows she was tiny, tiny little no tits, and now she took the magic, and now they're massive. And girl, don't even talk, don't even think about her. Don't compare yourself to her. You're better than that.
I don't know.
You work harder, you're better, you're more special. He just doesn't see it. You deserve better than him.
What if he's right?
Girl.
I'm never gonna get to the top of the firm without him. He was my ticket. This was the way I was gonna make it. And now what? I might as well be a ghost.
Girl, you just gotta get out of the city. Like, you work so hard, you're working yourself to the bone. And for who? For him? No, it's for you. And you just need a break. Just don't even think about exercising people. Just go to Hawaii, girl. Like, just get in that bikini, like find yourself a nice guy, a little fling for a week. Don't think about any ghosts or ghouls or goblins or crickets or nothing. You just be you.
Yeah, you know what? That actually might be a really good idea. I've been getting a bunch of messages from my ancestral home. It's just like kind of a cute little country place, and they've been asking if I could come down and just like exercise a bunch of ghosts that are sort of creeping up, and it might be nice, you know, get away from the city.
That sounds fun, you know? Get with your grassroots, but not to work. You're better than work right now. You don't need it.
I can't help it. I'm a workaholic. It's another reason why he left me. I don't know how to have fun.
Find a little country boy. Yum, yum, yum. You know, and that'll show Van Helsing. Some of those farm muscles from a little country boy. Van Helsing will be jealous.
You know what? You're right. I will go, and I'll try not to work, but no promises. But I'll send you peck pics.
Ooh, okay, well, if you're gonna send me peck pics, I guess I can't be that mad.
I always love our hearts to hearts. I'll keep you posted. I'm buying my ticket right now. I'm so excited.
Welcome, and you must be the exorcist. What a pleasure to meet you.
Your shadow? You're who I've been emailing? Oh my gosh. Excuse me. I thought that your name is so old-fashioned. I thought I pictured an old guy, but you're so not old and so not. You're a guy. Hi. I'm Fionna. Hi.
Hi, it is my pleasure to meet you. It is an old-fashioned name, but I didn't expect such a delightful exorcist to come to my door.
That's me. You've got a ghost problem? Or excuse me. I'm here to get rid of the ghosts. Is there a ghost here? Am I at the right place?
Let me show you around. This ghost, I will warn you, has scared off a few exorcists before you, so don't be too alarmed when he comes at you.
I'm not too worried about a small town ghost, but lead the way, Shadow, lead the way.
And that's the plan.
Wow.
I want to finally exorcise these ghosts, and we can create a getaway, a resort town for elite, established warlocks and exorcists, and you know the type. A place where they can finally get away from the busy cities and come finally relax. And maybe, if you are so inclined and do a good job, you can get in the ground floor with me. And give your coat to Samuel the skeleton.
I'm sorry, Samuel, I didn't see you there. Oh my gosh, are you? I didn't realize this. Are you a necromancer?
I am, yes. And my vocation is interesting, and I am of the Connecticut Bone Rapers, Shadow Bone Raper.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize. Well, no, I have nothing against necromancers. I was just startled. I didn't realize it. I'm so impressed. I'm so flattered that you'd want me in on this. And to think in my ancestral town, it's just. What I'm trying to say is I love this. I love what you're doing. I'm so impressed. And I love Samuel. He's so cute. Look at him. Look at his smile.
Yes, Samuel's one of my favorite.
Get out! Go away! You shouldn't be here.
Fionna, stand back. Don't get too close to it. It has maimed many a exorcist before you got here.
Oh, Shadow. This ghost is saying, get out. Believe me, this is cute. I heard that this is how small town ghosts talk, but if you heard the usual ghost that I'm up against, well, just don't worry.
You're gonna regret coming here. You better leave.
Is there any chance you have a cricket? Actually, wait. Never mind. I don't do that anymore. I'll do this classic style. He looks pretty weak. Okay, ghost. E pluribus ghostum nadium.
You think simple Latin phrases will deter me? You are in danger here.
Get out of here. You have to leave. E pluribus ghostum nadium.
Oh,
Ah, no!
This ghost is far more of an issue than I ever thought possible.
I'm so sorry. I normally this works. I'm trying some new techniques. I just need to do a little research. I can get rid of this thing if I know a little bit more about his past. Don't worry. I will be able to do this.
I believe in you. You're the expert. This is why I've hired you. I'm not so good at getting rid of them as I am at raising them.
I'm just so embarrassed. Ugh. If people from town found out that I couldn't even get rid of a country bumpkin ghost, I'd lose my job. I'd lose it all. Please, don't... Let's keep this just between you and me. I promise I'll be able to get rid of it.
You've had a very long trip here. You're probably tired. Let me show you all the wonders that this town has to offer. Look at these graves, my dear. They are the oldest ones in the cemetery, beautifully handcrafted stone. The smell of the fresh dirt. Oh, it just brings me back to my childhood.
Oh my gosh, I think these graves, yeah, the surname. This is my family. These are my family graves. I knew my family had a lot of roots to this town, but the oldest graves in the graveyard? That's really amazing.
I didn't realize you had such a connection to this place. Fiona, you are truly remarkable, and I wouldn't want to hurt you. You are very, very important. I can sense that.
Oh, wow. Shadow, I gotta say, I'm just so surprised. You're so charming. You're so nice. Everything that you've done for me. I know this isn't good, but my last guy I was with just was constantly ridiculing me, and I shouldn't bring it up, but I'm really having a nice time.
Why don't we come back to my room, where we can enjoy a nice bottle of Chianti, well, watching the sunrise over this beautiful, beautiful town.
I really appreciate it. I really do, but it's been a long day, and I don't know. I'm feeling still weird about that ghost. Can I take a blood check? It's a funny pun on rain check. Blood check.
Ah, you are incorrigible, Fiona. Of course, I was a little too forward. I got caught up in the moment. You take all the rest you need. We'll go back to the house and I'll show you to your room. Just, beware of ghosts while you sleep. Little joke. I'm funny too.
Oh, I think I'll have lots of things to think about tonight. Haha. Oh, what a day. I can't wait for this bed.
You shouldn't have come back here. This place is dangerous. Leave while you still can.
Oh, not you again. Listen to me. I am not leaving. You are not dangerous. I'm not gonna let you mess this up for me. I've been through a lot lately, and this guy seems like he's the perfect guy. And something good is about to happen, and I'm gonna get rid of you. This is my chance.
He's not so good.
What do you know? You're just some small town ghost.
He is a terrible person.
Classic ghost, mumble jumble. Let's see what you think about this.
Oh,
Oh, strong reaction to sage. So there's a trauma related to a lover's quarrel in your past. Mark my words, you ghost. I'm gonna do a bit more research, figure out what happened, and I'm gonna get rid of you forever. You're not gonna mess this up for me. I'll take one low-fat, half-calf, triple shot, chai, frappuccino, please.
One black coffee coming up.
Oh, okay.
We don't see too many new people around these parts. Where'd you mosey on in from, young lady?
I'm from the big city. I'm staying up at the house on the hill, just getting rid of their ghost problem. I'm an exorcist.
People don't just be staying at the house at the top of the hill.
You mean because of the ghost that is stopping people from staying there? Yeah, I'm here to get rid of it. I'm an exorcist. That's what I do. Do you know about them? Do you know exorcists?
Heard about your type. You don't come around here very often. A lot of strange sounds coming from that house on the top of the hill. A lot of screaming.
You might be actually able to help me if you have been around here for quite a while. I'm looking for a little information about the ghost. Do you know anything about the guy who used to live up there? I presume he lived there. I don't really know much.
There's been a lot of stories said about that place. A lot of people say the man who lived in that house is an evil, evil man who lets no one in, out again. A lot of people go into that house. Not a lot of people come back out of that house. They say that all that pain and suffering keeps people there forever. I don't go up to the top of the hill anymore.
Oh, okay. So what I'm hearing is that the ghost, bad guy, probably abusive. I know there was sort of a lover's quarrel, so maybe he killed his wife, something like that.
Somebody sure loves to quarrel up at that house on the top of the hill. That's all I can tell you, Missy.
Right.
Just a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. And if you know what's good for yourself, you'll leave from that house and go back to your big city life and never come back.
Well, I appreciate the advice, but I'm more appreciative of how much you've helped me. Now I know that he was an abuser, probably killed his wife. I think I have enough to get rid of this guy. Thank you so much. And I'll make a latte up at the house. Thanks for that. This coffee looks really good, though. So, and lovely cafe. I love these small town vibes. So cute, so cozy.
The tone of your response to all the information I've just said to you is not at all what I expected from a human being, Missy. You've earned my respect. Good luck at the top of the hill.
So nice. So welcoming. Bye. Ghost, I summon thee. Prepare for thy doom.
Get out. Get out. I'm in the real world. Finally, I'm not between ghost world and human world. You have to listen to me. Don't finish your exorcism.
Silence.
The stakes are so much higher than you
Be
understand.
quiet, fiend. I've trapped you in this room, and any second now you're going to disappear. I've laced this room with salt and sigils, and I will put an end to your ghostly ways forever.
Just let me show you. If you don't believe me, if it's not what you think it is, I'll let you exorcise me. I'll tell you where my grounding point is, and you can get rid of me. But you have to let me show you.
A grounding point? So, wait, but aren't you a ghost because you murdered your wife? Why would you have a grounding point?
I was murdered here.
I don't believe you for a second.
You have no idea what is going on. Let me show you.
Why would I listen to you?
What do I have to gain from this? You've already got me trapped. Why would I be telling you to look at something? I'm stuck here, aren't I? Take me into the other room, down the hall, the one with the closed door. I'll unlock it. Just enter it and see what's in there. And if it's not if it's something that you don't think it is, then exorcise me. But if it is, then maybe we have a longer conversation.
All right, but I'm only agreeing because I've had a very strange week. And this sort of just seems to be fitting right into that, so lead the way. But one false move, and I won't just exorcise you. I'll trap you in a cricket forever. I'm really good at it.
That's a strange threat, but I don't like crickets. They are scary. So I will I'll take your word for it. Now come down to the hall. Look around. The answers for what's really going on lie within this room.
Wow, that's very convenient. Ghost rules or something stop you from explaining exactly what's so big and scary. And this room, to be honest, I'm underwhelmed. Yeah, it's a necromancy room. Shadow is a necromancer. I already know that. He brings people back to life. This is pretty standard stuff.
He's doing way more than just bringing skeletons back to life. He's preparing for something much greater.
You said you would give me details. You said you were going to give me something huge that would change everything.
There are things here that shouldn't be here.
If I don't find something fascinating in 3 seconds, I'm turning you into a cricket.
3 seconds? You just look around. They're piles of dead arms and bodies.
Wait a minute. What are these? These fingers, these separate fingers on the floor behind the table. There's a ring on one of them. And yes, this is my family crest. You're right, this is a little bit strange. Shadow promised that he wouldn't bring back my family members as skeletons. Maybe there is something going on here.
There's absolutely something going on. He's not everything he claims to be.
You know what? I'm not going to exorcise you yet. However, I am going to put your spirit into a cricket, and then I'm keeping you close because I don't trust you. I hate a dishonest ghost.
Please, don't do this right now.
And now you're a cricket. Oh, I could crush you if I wanted to, but I won't. I'm honest, unlike you. Shadow, I need to talk to you for a second. What is happening in this room down the hall? I went in there and look what I found. This is my family's ring, and you promised that you wouldn't desecrate their bodies and bring them back as your eternal nightmare slaves to run an Airbnb.
You aren't supposed to be rummaging around in my necroman cave. That's my special room.
I had no idea it was your necroman cave.
It says it on the door. It's got a very nice, fun sign that says, "It's the Mancer Cave." How dare you? I let you into my home. I showed you the graveyard. And now all you can think about is being angry at me. You didn't think to come ask me. I found dozens of those rings in this house.
You found dozens of these rings?
They're your family rings. Your bloodline imbues anything it touches with power. And I needed some powerful servants that might help serve my future plans here in my resort town. And so yes, I used one of the rings I found in this house, your family home, on these corpses. And that's why you found the ring. And if you would have just given me the opportunity to explain myself earlier.
Maybe I jumped to conclusions here, but I don't like that you're using my family's rings.
Look at Samuel. You know how wonderfully he is as a butler? That's because of the ring he's wearing. I didn't know until you arrived that it was even your family.
Oh, well, maybe I jumped to conclusions here. Maybe I owe you a little bit of an apology. I'm just a little jumpy, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shadow.
I forgive you, Fiona. Now, don't go treading in my necromancer cave again. And I will promise not to use the rings.
Right. Well, I'm making good progress on this ghost. I think I actually just need to do one more thing to get rid of it. And then we'll be good to open the Airbnbs.
Apology accepted. I love you.
Is this another one of your funny jokes?
I'm a funny necromancer.
Okay, ghost. I'm releasing you from the cricket temporarily while I come out here to check something. You might be right. I think Shadow's hiding something from me. And you're going to tell me everything about yourself, every little truth. And if I even suspect there's a lie, your afterlife is over.
I have nothing to hide. I'm just glad you're finally listening to me and you're looking for yourself.
That ring that I found, that's my family ring. I'm gonna dig up these graves, and if there's one thing out of place down here, Shadow's in big trouble. So you start talking, mister. Tell me everything while I dig.
Shadow has a lot of secrets, and I'm sure you're gonna reveal a lot of things. I was actually a lot like you. I was from the big city, and I just wanted to be the best, the brightest, the greatest. And then I came here and realized that there's more to life than being the best and getting to the top. I wanted to start a family. Just when I thought that I could finally help this town and be the mark of change that it needed, I found myself no longer alive. And my dreams were cut too short, and I've been stuck ever since. Finally, I've had somebody that will at least listen to me. There's something here, and somebody needs to fix it. I trust you. You know, I really thought that if I was still alive, you'd be the kind of girl I'd settle here with.
The graves are empty. I knew it. That liar. You're coming with me, ghost. Shadow, I was just out in the graveyard and guess what I found? Empty graves where my family is supposed to be. Was that ring from my dead great-great-great-great-grandfather?
And who did you go to this graveyard with? Was it the ghost? Are you listening to a ghost?
Don't give me that.
I've been nothing but truthful and honest.
Where are the bodies?
I don't know where the bodies are. If they're not there, they could be anywhere. Moved, resurrected, rotted. Your family's been there for generations. Let me show you the person you are trying to believe. This ghost.
He told me all about his life. He
Did he even tell you about his wife?
doesn't have a wife. He's trying to change his life, trying to start a small town life.
You're an exorcist. Of course the ghost is going to lie to you.
What are you talking
Because
about?
you control his fate in your beautiful corpse flower hands.
Okay, what do you have to show me?
Come with me to the dining room, dear. Here, let your eyes feast for themselves on the lies that have been uttered to your very face for his survival.
Midnight. One final time. Hello, dear.
Oh my gosh, I knew it! You lied to me. You have a wife and she's also a ghost? What about that story you told me? What about the life you wanted to live? You are a dishonest ghost, which is the worst kind of ghost. I'm exorcising you if it's the last thing I do.
Fionna, wait!
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I was so gullible to believe him. You were right for all along. I shouldn't have confronted you. I'm sorry, Shadow. Do you accept my apology a second time?
Of course I do. It's a simple mistake. He's been a very manipulative ghost.
Seems to be the kind of guys I fall for. I don't know. Maybe I'm not cut out to be an exorcist.
I think you're one of the best exorcists I could ever have asked for. Honored that you finally came to help me with this problem. And I believe, especially now that you know the true truth, you can get rid of him, and together we can accomplish miraculous things.
Oh, Shadow, you always know exactly what to say. This might be a little forward of me, but earlier when you invited me to look at the moon and share a glass of Cabernet, I wonder if that offer's still open.
It was always open for you. Now, my dear, kiss me.
Kiss you, wow. Guess they do it differently here in the small towns. Well, yeah, oh, well, okay, here it goes.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Ooh.
Mwah.
Oh my.
I can't move. What's happening to me? No.
Finally, the ritual can begin.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, what have you done? Shadow, what are you doing?
And finally, with your blood, the blood of the people, the family, with this power, the family who owned this home for so long will finally allow me to open the Hellmark.
Hellmark.
The true gateway to hell. And with your blood, your family's beautiful nectar, I will summon demons opening a gateway.
Why would you want to open the Hellmark?
This isn't going to be a resort town for fancy people. It's going to be a resort town for demons, and Satan himself will honor me with the highest prize. Just one final cut.
I always fall for the wrong guy. Oh my gosh, what happened?
Fionna, you need to leave. You can't let him complete this ritual. I don't have much strength left.
Jake, did you do that? How were you able to live that? That must have used the last of your power.
Fionna, leave me.
I think I can get myself out of these restraints. Okay. But Jake, you're so weak. Come with me, please, come. We have to get out of us, both of us. We have to close the Hellmark.
It's fine. Just go. Be safe. I'm sorry I lied to you.
Jake, here, I'll put you in the cricket. I'll get you out of here. Okay, Jake. I can't believe we got out of there. This whole thing has been a lie. I always fall for the wrong guys. If only I need to stop this Hellmark somehow.
I can tell you. I can tell you. I saw the whole thing. I saw him set the whole thing up. It's just... my wife is a curse. I can't reveal any information until she's gone. She's not even my wife anymore.
I saw you making out. I know that you're still with her. It's fine, Jake. It's fine.
We were married. It's just she died of natural causes. It was back in the day. She died of tuberculosis. And she couldn't stand that I got to live longer than her. So she killed me so that we'd be trapped together. She's put a curse on me for our whole marriage. And that curse continues now.
So you're not married to her, is what you're saying.
Until death do us part, and death certainly did us part.
Well, it's not important anymore. The world's going to end because of the Hellmark. If only someone had seen the whole process and could tell me what to do.
Fiona, I have. I explained this earlier. The curse to my wife. So, I understand you're going through a lot of stuff right now, but, it's important. So, you're the exorcist. Help me remove the curse of my wife, and I can tell you how he set up the Hellmark.
And all I have to do is exorcise your wife? Well, good luck, because you know one of the best exorcists in the big city. Wife of Jake, I summon thee.
Oh, yeah, my love. You come here for me.
I know the true story of you now. Prepare to be a cricket. And now that you're a cricket, I'll do what I should have done right at the very beginning of this. Squish you.
The curse is gone. You did it. That's an amazing power you have.
Believe it or not, in the big city, people mock me for this.
I don't know how anyone could mock such an amazing power. So flashy, like news would you'd think love it.
You're absolutely right. I'm underappreciated in my time. But there's no time for that. No time for flattery. Let's go put an end to this. Jake, we have only a few seconds to close the Hellmark before everything ends. How do I stop the ritual?
Quickly, dab some of your blood on the outside of the circle. That'll change it. It needs it to be in the middle, not on the outside. It'll ruin everything.
Okay, I'm dropping the blood. Yes, I think it's working. I think it's closing.
Not so fast. You think one simple drop of blood would ruin every plan I had? I've planned this for years. All I need is your dead body, and that will be good enough for me. And I'll take that one way or the other. You will be a much more willing vessel once I've reanimated that lifeless corpse.
Listen to me, Shadow. I've been with a lot of crappy guys, but you're one of the worst. And I'm declaring right now that you're my last crappy ex.
And what are you going to do about it? You can't even exorcise a simple ghost. You might be the worst, most embarrassing exorcist I've ever seen. I can't believe my luck that I needed you of all people for this. So simple, so stupid, so easily manipulated. Silly little Fiona.
Well, that's where you're wrong, because I am a good exorcist. I've got a special skill, you see. I can put ghosts into any soulless vessel. Normally I use crickets, which everyone knows famously don't have souls. But if there's no crickets around, well, I have an idea of what else I could use.
No! The fact that I didn't have a soul was such a cool part of who I was, and now it's my downfall.
Quick, Jake, get into his body. Get into Shadow's body.
Oh! Am I human? Quickly, finish putting the blood on the circle. Let's get this over with.
It's closing. I did it. We did it, Jake. We did it.
Fiona, the exorcist, did it.
And now you're in a body. I guess I don't need to exercise you anymore. The ghost is gone, and you're so touchable. Oh my gosh.
It's so strange being able to feel the warmth of another human again. Your hands are so soft.
And you're so attractive. Wow. I'm sorry. We went through a lot. I guess now that this is over, I guess it's time to go. Back to the city, back to my life. Back to climbing the corporate ladder and goals and money and traffic.
What if you didn't have to do all that? What if you could have built something here? Been the greatest exorcist this town has ever seen? And we could do it together.
Together? Maybe they don't need another exorcist in the big city. Maybe together we can make some good. You're absolutely right.
And I can finally have the life that was taken away from me, if only you'll guide me.
Oh, Jake, you're making a lot of sense. I think I'm gonna settle down here with you and open a small-town, family-owned exorcism business. And together, we'll be the happiest people ever.
Maybe we need to seal it with a kiss?
Oh, Jake, nothing would make me happier. Get in here, you finally alive, hot guy.
I can't wait to live happily ever after with you.
Oh boy, it's me a ghost. That's my new catchphrase. Remember me, the ghost from the beginning of the movie? Oh boy, it's me a ghost. I keep saying that a lot now, if you haven't noticed. I'm gonna say it a couple more times. Oh boy, it's me a ghost. Because I'm from the beginning, very beginning of the movie. Remember I got shot in the face by Van Helsing? And I'm so happy I finally got all the way to meet Fionna at her new super crazy fancy house with her beautiful, handsome mystery man, boy toy man. What she learned from me, she did the same thing she did with me, with him, but he put him in a hot guy body, like put me in a cricket, put him in a hot guy body. It seems really unfair. I want to talk to her about that whole situation. Like, put me in a super sexy guy body. Like, that sounds great.
Bro, are you talking about Fionna? Is that why you're at this random country house too? I can hear the little kids running around inside. It's been 15 years since I last saw Fionna. And I've been traveling, trying to get over her. Turns out Morgana Le Fay, her breasts were just too beautiful for me. And I lost my mind for 15 years.
You lost your mind for 15 years. Try being stuck in a cricket. I had tried to friggin' get on the bus to get here. You know how heavy a $5 note is when you're a cricket? It's like friggin' carrying $4 bazillion if you're a human. That should be something you understand, Mr. Fancy Shotgun Man.
Bro, do I know you from somewhere?
Yes, 15 years ago you shot me in the face. I remember it very vividly. It was like one of the biggest moments of my life. I got stuck in this cricket.
Oh, dude. I'm so sorry. It's been... After Morgana Le Fay broke up with me, man, I had to meet with my therapist. She said guns in people's faces, it's really bullets in people's faces, aren't the answer. And I'm sorry for that.
You know what, actually? This is the first time anybody has ever said that they're sorry to me. I respect you, Mr. Van Helsing.
Bro, are we vibing right now, dude? 'Cause, like, I think something's going on. What are you doing later?
Well, I mean, I was gonna, like, go find Fionna and, like, murder her or, like, make her turn me into a hot man or something, because, like, my life has been really torrential in the past 15 years.
Well, bro, I heard there's this sick cafe here. Like, let's go there. Let's just chat, dude. I feel like we got a lot to catch up on, and I feel like you hate Fionna. I kind of hate/love her. I'm, like, a little bit torn. I don't like guns anymore. It'd be hard to shoot you because you're a cricket. And, like, I've been looking for a friend.
You mean, like, we could just be, like, cool guys together, like you and me, like Van Helsing and Cricket Ghost Man? Maybe we could call me, like, CG or something, you know, like a cool name, like you give me a nickname.
Bro, CJ is, like, the flippin' coolest name I've ever heard. That's the freaking greatest idea, dude. You're CJ, I'm VH for Van Helsing. I just thought of that right now. I'm freaking smart when you're around, dude. Let's hang out. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, sweet. Cool team-up guy for us two together forever. Yeah.